Mike, will Donald Trump, will the President of the United States give this great selection the ability to staff up the way he needs to staff up? Will they force him to keep KT McFarland as the #2 there when, let's just say it, everybody in Washington says she's woefully ill-equipped for that position? I don't say that. Every human being that has interacted with her in that official capacity says she is woefully ill-equipped for that position. So, does McMaster have the power to say, nah, I don't want her there? Does he have the power to say, you know what, I'm uncomfortable with Steve Bannon being in here. I need to put my own team together. If you can't put your own team together, then all the things that we're saying are great about this guy end up being worth nothing.
Well, we're going to find all of that out, but the initial indications are that he is going to have the ability to bring in his own staff. General Kellogg is going to stay as chief of staff for the NSC. The NSC, David Ignatius, you might be able to lend a little bit more to this than I can bring to the table, but I have been told repeatedly over the past several years by Republican administration under George W. Bush and especially under Barack Obama's administration, the NSC staff is too large, too unwieldy, too bureaucratic. And whether General McMaster can do anything about thinning that down, that's going to remain a question that's going to be resolved. But specifically, do you know, have you heard anything about his ability to pick his own people?
I have heard that General McMaster is going to have as free a hand as you can. I don't know, there are always some limits in framing his staff, setting his mandate. His predecessor, General Flynn, wanted to reduce the size of the staff, make it less operational. There's a phrase that General McMaster will remember from the time he was in Iraq and Afghanistan, the 5,000-mile screwdriver, which means the NSC staff is trying to do tiny little management things from a vast distance, you know, calling you up in the middle of your night to check on something or tell you what to do. And I think McMaster will not want to be that kind of very centralizing, controlling manager. The problem is he's got one of the most difficult and political jobs in Washington. He's got to run this three-ring circus of all these strong personalities out in the agencies, make them work together, and then he's got to report up to a president who's inexperienced, volatile. So he'll have his difficulties as well equipped as he is. Never really faced anything quite like this.
Still ahead.